Download the BCSN Plus app today. On the Mats is brought to you by Vantage Wrestling, where champions begin.
For this week's On the Mats, we head to Genoa. Here's Kylie Brennan.
Call it Scotty style. He's super slick, so he can just with pressure changes win exchanges really easily. Another thing he's really remarkable at is scrambling. We've had a lot of great wrestlers come through here, but he's hands down the best scrambler. The more that happens in a match, the better his chances are at success. Call him the Cradle King. I mean, he can cradle from about any position, offensively or defensively. He's really dangerous. He's sinewy and long, and that really helps him, and he's really good at cutting corners.
The Cradle King has always dreamed of being a part of the Genoa Kingdom.
I mean, always since 5th grade, we had the best guys in the room. We had back-to-back state titles in high school, which is not done very often, and it's just, it's great to be a part of this legacy and just put my name on the wall wherever I can. It feels amazing.
While he gears up for George Mason next year, one thing is on the seniors' mind: bringing home another state championship.
I'd meet everything. I mean, just ending on top my senior year would mean the world to me, so just working towards that every day. I look at that bracket 5 times a day here, 3 times a day at home. I mean, it's everywhere I go, and I really just want to put another one up there for not just me, but the high school.
He has high standards for himself, and he holds himself to those and his teammates, and so it's like having another coach in the room with Scotty Fuller.
Less than 24 hours after bringing home the title last year, Fuller was back in the gym helping youngsters. Here's his advice for young wrestlers.
Yeah, so it's not about the work. It's not about putting in the work. It's about the work you put in to the work. So it's not just like showing up to practice. Everyone shows up. Everyone's here. Everyone's here. The same amount of practices. You can miss a few days, something like that, but it's what you put into the time you're here. That's what really makes the difference.
In Genoa, Kylie Brennan, BCSN.
As usual with these Wednesdays, we welcome back in Coach Craig Lubinsky to talk more about the Cradle King, a guy who I know you've seen since he was little.
Yeah, Scotty Fuller, he's been around forever. I mean, his grandpa and I worked together, Terry Bear Reeves, and it's just been a family affair for Scotty, and seeing him now, a senior in high school, it's really neat.
You have to be a pretty special wrestler to get a nickname like that, too, and one who really lives up to that, putting in the work while you're at work there. That's got to be something that's really special for a guy who's trying to hone himself even further.
Well, that's what they do at Genoa. But it started at his home. His dad was a high school wrestler, very successful. And at Genoa, they have champions, and they keep coming, and the kids want to be champions. He mentioned he wanted to be on the wall. What does it take to be on the wall? Now he wants to be on the wall again, which, has a chance to be a 2-time state champ, which is impressive.
He's had a great career through Genoa. Now as he looks to go to George Mason, what more do you want to see out of him as he tries to get on the wall a second time?
Well, he's just got to keep doing what he does. He enjoys the cradles. He enjoys the scramble. When that situation doesn't come, he's going to have to create it. And that's where it's become interesting for him, because if he does scramble, he does come out on top. But there's going to become time in the state tournament, he may have to create the scramble positions in order to get himself successful.
Scotty Fuller, known as the Cradle King. We got to think of a nickname for Coach Lubinsky before our final episode next week. But until then, Coach, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Tournament Time on BCSN is brought to you by Unison Health and the Mental Health Board of Lucas County, reminding you that it's your time, your choice.